What's going on, everyone? It is Paul, the 920 Trader with 920 Trading. And you don't need to blow up your trading account as a badge of honor to make it as a trader. As a matter of fact, it's really not a good thing to do. You hear folks say, you know what, you really need to blow up a few accounts before it really sinks in as a trader. No, you don't. As a matter of fact, all blowing up accounts does is, number one, you think it's kind of cool. It's not. It's not cool to do that. It creates scar tissue. It creates really, really, really bad trading habits to blow up account after account after account. Now, the reality is some really, really high-level traders have blown up accounts, and they've blown up a lot of accounts, but you don't need to do that. There's no reason whatsoever to blow up an account. Now, the reason why people blow up accounts, generally speaking, is they play a position size that is way, way, way too large. In other words, they are over leveraging based on, number one, their account size, and number two, their skill level. So you don't need to do that. So what do we do instead, particularly as a new trader? As a new trader, folks, you don't have to trade large positions. And specifically in options, there's folks out there that say, hey, with just $10,000, with a $10,000 account, I can teach you how to day trade options. Folks, you don't need anywhere close to that number. You just don't. It's not needed. And honestly, I don't recommend. That's way too much money. That's too much leverage in front of you. And that will cause you to do things that you should not do as a trader. So how do we start out? I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. Everybody wants to be that YouTube guy out there that's making $50 or $80 or $100,000 a day. And folks, that it's out there. It's available for you and to you. But the problem is you're not going to get there overnight. You're not going to get there by blowing up account after account after account. So how do you do it? Well, here's what you don't do. You don't, as an options trader, you don't buy expensive option contracts when you are starting. You don't. There has to be some sort of a progression. Here's the progression that I recommend to all of my options traders. Okay, so what do we do? When we're learning how to trade options, we want to buy an options contract that has value. But it has to be something greater than zero. I mean, if you're going to paper trade, just go ahead and paper trade. Paper trading does one thing. It allows you to learn how to use your specific brokerage. But because there's no money involved in paper trading, there are no natural emotions. So what do you do? And again, my recommendation is to start out extremely small with a single contract. A single contract, it can be a $5 contract. It can be a $10 contract. So why do we, and that's called a way out of the money contract. Why do we trade way out of the money contracts? Well, it's very simple, because you want the experience of trading that real money, and you want to be able to follow your specific trading plan with real money, but you don't want to buy that expensive contract, that $200 or $300 contract, that when it goes against you, you're losing 50, 60, 70, or $100. You don't want that. Even on a tight stop, it can move against you very, very quickly. So again, it's a $10 contract or a $15 or a $20 contract. When it moves against you, or you break your rules, which you will invariably do, you're going to break your rules, particularly in the learning process. You want the damage not to be very much. So in other words, you can lose trade after trade after trade after trade, and it will not hurt you financially as a trader. So all the big losses, all that's going to do, folks, is you're going to develop scar tissue. And based on that scar tissue, you're going to do one of two different things. You're either going to develop some really, really bad trading habits. And those bad trading habits are to get into that, number one, to hope. You get into that trade, it goes against you, hope that it comes back to pick you up, and every now and again it does. That's a really, really bad thing. The second thing, and I think this is far worse, is you get into that profitable trade, and it goes in your favor, and you close it out because you want to see a little bit of green in your account, and then you justify it and rationalize it to yourself. Hey, nobody ever went broke taking a profit. And we talk about this regularly, folks. People go broke taking a profit every single day because they take profit too soon. But again, by trading that small position size, way out of the money, a very, very inexpensive contract, you have real money on the line and you have real emotions on the line. But what you're doing is you are you're teaching yourself, you're training yourself to hold on to that winning trade when you're supposed to hold on to that winning trade without emotions or without very many emotions involved. So then what does it look like after that? Well, I'm a big fan of what I call the 20 trade challenge. You trade a small position size, way out of the money, 20 consecutive trades. Now, once you can complete those 20 trades without breaking your trading plan 100% or without changing the variables, then you move up in the options chain and move up a couple of times. And then what you're doing is after you do that, and this is going to take a while, but after you do that, you move into the options chain at basically an in the money or at a 0.5 delta contract and do it again. So you do the 20 trade challenge again, and you continue doing the 20 trade challenge over and over and over again. You are training yourself. Number one, you're training yourself with the small position size and the inexpensive contracts to work up into the more expensive contracts. But at the same time, what you're doing is you're building up your account. You're building up your account slowly over time. But again, it's not about building the account at this stage. It's about training yourself, again, to hold on to that winning trade. Again, that's the worst mistake that retail traders do. It's not holding and hoping. I mean, that's a really, really bad one. But because of the holding and hoping, what they do, generally speaking, is they get into that winning trade. And again, they close it out before they're supposed to. They see a little bit of green and they close it out and they say, hey, that's enough for me. No, it's not. You're lying. You are lying to yourself. You are kidding yourself. You're rationalizing to yourself that, you know what, that's okay. I don't want to be greedy. You are lying to yourself. There is going to be, guys, a time you move from a single contract to 2 contract to 3 to 5 to 7 to SPX or whatever you are trading out there. But it is process. There is a common theme in the things that I talk about in the videos that I make. The common theme is it's all about the process, folks, and particularly, well, I mean, it's always about the process. But when you are starting, if you don't have a specific process that you know that you can count on, guess what? You're going to be just another lifeless soul on the highway of, the lifeless body on the trading highway, that never did anything, and it's littered. The highway of trading is littered with people who started too big, got the bad trading habits, got the trading scar tissue, and then threw up their hands and quit. You can't quit, folks. Again, trade those small positions way out of the money and see how it works for you. And again, folks, you don't need that $10,000 or $25,000 in a trading account. Because if you have it, you're going to use it. You will absolutely use it until you develop the habits and the discipline to trade those larger positions. So folks, take your time. It doesn't matter how long it takes to get there, as long as you keep on progressing and moving forward. Anyway, folks, hey, that's kind of it for the day. Kind of a short one today. But you guys know the rest. If you like our videos, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave us a comment and share with your friends, neighbors, family, trading community, everybody out there, folks. So just share. Now, here's where the rubber meets the road, folks. If you are interested in live daily trading, where we talk about this all day long, folks. We talk about the psychology of trading, and we do live daily trading and talk about all the different setups all day long, folks. Head on over to our live trading Discord. You know what it's called. It's called 920 Trading. The link for that is down below. We're so convinced that you will find a lot of value in what we do. Guess what? We're going to give you that first week for free. No cost to you, folks. It's the first week for free. And again, if you find value in it, and why wouldn't you? You will. Stick around. We'd love to have you as a full-time member. Now, if you are interested in the entire 920 crossover strategy, I'm not going to charge you thousands of dollars for it, folks. I'm going to give it to you at absolutely no cost to you. It's I just updated the strategy over the last few days. It's there at 920 Trading with a few nuances that I put in the strategy over the last few weeks. Again, 920trading.com. The entire strategy is there. The psychology is there. All the different setups are there. The 20 trade challenge is there. Everything about the specific strategy, about the 920 crossover strategy, it's there at no cost to you guys. It's at no cost. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on a super secret strategy that, again, it's been around for a long time. Take advantage. It's at no cost to you. But anyway, folks, I hope you guys had a great trading week. And above all else, guys, I hope you followed your trading hunt. But remember, guys, please start small. You want to be in this game for a long time. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get where you're trying to go. It's about that continuous daily improvement. And as long as you can afford to keep going, but you can better afford to keep going if you trade those small positions. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. And you guys know the rest. Until next time, I will see you in the markets.